we're walking into Pienza. Our accommodation is down there, and we're not sure where the no-car zones are for all these towns. Seems to be a big thing to take into consideration when driving in Tuscany, which we were completely unaware of. So each town has like a zone where you're not allowed to drive in. So the result being that now we're walking, but it's really not built for walking. It's not the Netherlands. There's like no shoulder to walk on. Cars come flying by. At least a lot more cyclists here than in San Gimignano. Hopefully it's more cycle friendly. I shall see. We're gonna go grab some lunch and maybe see something about the town on the way, but if not, we'll do a bit of a tour later. First, need to get some food. Currently driving to a little town called Montalcino, which is close to Pienza, where we are staying. So Pienza is sort of the typical Tuscan landscape area. So I don't know if it's really visible through the window now, but the relatively lower hills with the like secluded patches of cypress trees. This is also close to the area where the scene from Gladiator was shot, where he walks home and sort of I don't know, runs his hand through the maize, corn, I don't know, through the field. So we might go there later. It's like I think a kilometer walk out of town, but it's like a 100-meter descent to get there, so obviously a 100-meter ascent to get back into town. So we'll do that maybe later. But Montalcino was a little town that's about 23 kilometers away from here. That's been recommended by a couple of people to visit. So this morning we went to an old sort of palace / castle type thing in Pienza, which was the summer residence of Pope Pius II. Very interesting, very what would you say, flamboyant, extravagant. Anyway, very cool. Some like old furniture and stuff in it as well. We arrived in Montalcino. So we parked outside of the city walls because of the ZTL areas. It's quite risky to drive in because you can get like a 200 to 250 euro fine if you drive where you're not allowed. They don't accept any excuses, so even if it happens accidentally, you're charged, and you're charged upon entry and exit every time it happens, so they double charge you. So mind the car. Don't know when exactly it applies, because some people can just go, but
if you're a resident,
yeah, you can get permit. If you like live in a hotel or whatever that's in a ZTL area, then the hotel can help you get the relevant permit. But it's a bit of a mission. Cute little town so far though. Obviously all of these towns have a certain similarity, but each still has its own appeal as well. Yeah, it's that awkward time where pretty much everything closes at 3 and reopens at 7. Probably because of the heat or just the culture. The place we're walking to seems to be open. We hiked up the hill in Montalcino. Very nice little town. And it's quite a view from up here. We had a late lunch at a little place that we'll link in the description. Really cool, really good little sandwich shop with some fantastic wine from Montalcino, which is known for its red wine, mostly Sangiovese grapes. And now we walking around, just exploring the town a bit. Incredibly hilly, so quite tiring to walk around. Jodie loves it.
I do. We are at Cypress Road, but I keep calling it Cypress Hill because this is where all the cypress trees are. It's like a popular photo spot. Many people coming here for photos, including the Gulo photo.
It's our last morning in Pienza, so we already checked out, parked in town. Jodie is waiting for me at the car because I wanted to make a bit of a photo mission. This is the typical Val D'Orcia spot where they shot Gladiator. So I couldn't resist walking all the way down here and just trying to sort of recreate the photo from the scene. I think it was worth it in the end. It's quite cool, and it's quite a typical Tuscan scene, so I think it's totally worth having come all the way down. It is quite a hike up this hill, so let's get cracking. But this is an incredible view, so totally worth it. Just a bit bummed, obviously, of the time of the year. There's no wheat left, so it's just like soil, but still a nice scene, I think. Anyway, cheers.